Qi. And you can see him sitting there on the right-hand side of your screen. So this is his first court appearance. We found out about his name through UNC officials, but we found out the victim's name through the court documents. When the court documents were actually filed and Tailei Qi was in fact charged by police, that is when we found out about the victim's name. And so right now you are looking at a live look at the Orange County Courthouse in Hillsborough. And so we're going to be making sure that you don't miss any part of what's happening in the courtroom this afternoon. In the meantime, let me just refresh your memory about what happened yesterday. There was a call that came in right around 1 o'clock in the afternoon from UNC Chapel Hill. An alert was sent out about 2 minutes later to all students and faculty on campus and around campus. It took about 90 minutes for the suspect to be arrested. So 90 minutes from the time that that call and that alert went out to when they actually had the suspect in custody. In that meantime, campus, though, was on lockdown for several hours, not just that hour and a half. And part of the reason why was they wanted to make sure that they had the right person that they were looking for. At one point, they thought that there might be somebody else as well. And so police were taking their time to make sure that there really was an all clear that could be sounded. So campus was on lockdown for several hours. You saw a video of students then pouring out of the Caudle Labs area, and they were then being escorted off of campus. A heavy police, heavy FBI presence all throughout the afternoon and evening there at UNC Chapel Hill. All right, it looks like they're going to start now.
Good afternoon,
let's listen in.
Mr. Qi. My name is Sherry Merle. I'm the judge presiding in first appearances this afternoon, and we are getting ready to conduct your first appearance.
Your Honor, Mr. Qi has been charged in 2 counts. First one being first-degree murder, the allegation being that he did unlawfully, willfully, and feloniously, with malice aforethought, kill and murder Zijie Yan. And second count is gun on educational property, allegation being he did unlawfully and willfully and knowingly possess a pistol, a 9mm handgun, on educational property, that being UNC Chapel Hill campus.
Mr. Qi, you are charged with possession of a firearm on educational property, and he's charged with the possession, so that's a Class I felony.
I believe it's a Class A, Your Honor.
Just for transparency, Your Honor, as it's listed, sorry. Just to be transparent, Your Honor, it is listed on the warrant as the misdemeanor classification of that offense. I realize for first appearances that's what we're with. I do, in good faith, believe that that is likely to be charged at a later stage, at the felony stage. But what it says on the warrant, that I didn't draw up, says M.
Sir, this court believes that it's a Class I felony to possess on educational property, and out of an abundance of caution, I'm going to tell him what the punishment is for that offense. If I'm wrong, it will be a lesser punishment, but the punishment for a Class I felony in North Carolina is a maximum punishment of 24 months in prison. Sir, you're also charged with first-degree murder, which is a Class A felony and carries a maximum punishment of death and a minimum punishment of life without parole. You have the right, well, I'm sorry, Mr. Interpreter. Mr. Qi, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say about the cases can be used against you. You have the right to an attorney. I am going to appoint the Capitol Defender's Office to represent you. They will assign a lawyer to represent you. Ms. Graves, who is standing with you today in this proceeding, is a lawyer with the Public Defender's Office. They will be working with the Capitol Defender's Office.
今天就说明在这里，因为前面不讲话，而且是任何一讲事情都可以在庭上来让认罪，而且是没有权利辩护时代表人，因为辩护时代表人他现在就是指派旁边这个这么一时代表人，他好像有公司辩护时代表人。
Do we need to address the issue of bond, Mr. DA?
Well, just, Your Honor, the state would ask, he is currently being held with no bond, and the state asked the court not modify that condition at this time.
I am going to, would you like to be heard, Ms. Graves?
No, Your Honor.
I'm going to leave the bond at no bond. And do we need to set a date for a probable cause hearing?
I am requesting a probable cause date.
Yes, Your Honor. The state would request. September 18th. That's Monday, September 18th.
We will set the probable cause hearing for Monday, September 18th. Are there any other matters we need to address today with Mr. Qi?
Not from the state.
Not for the defense attorney.
Thank you.
What you've just been watching is the live courtroom in Orange County where Tailei Qi, who is the suspected shooter in the UNC shooting from yesterday, was having his first court appearance. What we saw there is he is charged with first-degree murder, 1 count, and 1 count of gun on educational property. Although the first initial warrant did not put it as a misdemeanor, the judge said it will be charged as a felony, a Class I felony. When she took a look at the punishments, she laid those punishments out as well, saying that the first-degree misdemeanor has a max of penalty of death and a minimum of life without parole. The gun on educational property has a max punishment of 24 months. The judge set the bond at no bond for right now, and then the next probable cause hearing is September the 18th. We want to make sure that you have this hotline, 919-918-1999. That is for any student, parent, faculty that needs some help being able to process this situation that we have been dealing with now for the last 24 hours or so. We're going to return you back to programming. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock.